Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Getting all my money worth for those braces. What's up and welcome back to my channel. I have a very simple Q&A for you today because you know what? Crackhead energy is low and I'm feeling quite Norman today. For those of you that don't know, that's how the Rugrats used to say the word normal. They would say Norman, so that's when I say that. I know words, I'm not dumb. I just choose to say the wrong thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little simple Q&A, answer your questions. Some of y'all are new. I try to do these like quarterly because your girl be evolving. I'm like a Pokemon, you know what I mean? So before I do that, give me your money if you feel like it on Patreon, and also subscribe here because that's free. You can, you know, follow me on my other accounts. That's free as well. I haven't looked at any of these questions and usually they're raunchy. Usually y'all want to know something about what is the curl pattern of your pubes. Like y'all just be asking me a lot of stuff. So let's see what y'all ask me today. Are you doing well? Are you thriving? Yes, I think I am. I'm just kind of, I'm cooling and I'm calm. This is the most secure I've ever felt in my life. Like there are like insecurities that I have, but like, I just don't care as much about them right now. Like I work out throughout the week, but I used to like go on social media and I would see people working out and be like, damn, like I'm not working out. I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have muffery top. It's going to be a whole bakery underneath these jeans. Yeah, I just don't really care anymore because I'm just good with how I feel. I'm good with how I look. So I don't put as much pressure on myself. So we good, we thriving, you know, strategy, business things are working, things are on the up and up. Business goals are getting crossed off and checked and revamped and you know, we're shooting for better, bigger, we're shooting for bigger and better things. I try to do 2 earrings, y'all. I try to be like the alternative blacks that be working on Hot Topic. Yeah, we're good. We're thriving. As a Leo, I know we quietly have our insecurities. How did you work through some of yours? Just acknowledging them for what they are and realizing that like, this is some small shit. Like your insecurities compared to all the great things about you are really very small. Like, do I have a little belly that I would love to get rid of? Yes. But in the grand scheme of things, I love Cheez-Its. So I'm gonna just eat the Cheez-Its. And there might be days where I may be on my fitness and I may be, you know, more willing to take care of it. However, if I miss a day, if I miss a week, I'm not really tripping about that. I have ugly feet. My feet, I got from my dad. And he got like Planet of the Apes feet. Bitch, is King Kong? Yes, it's King Kong. Like that's his feet. Same energy. And the apple don't fall far. And bitch, I'm pissed about it. Do I still walk around barefoot from time to time? Yeah, because at the end of the day, I know my girl don't give a shit. Like no one really cares as much about your insecurities as you do. Like you can't add fuel to the flame, you know, when it comes to insecurities. You have to address it and either move on from it or address it and do something about it. But that's it. Tell us about a dream that you'll never forget, please and thank you. No, I have really bad nightmares, so I don't even want to go there. Are you ever leaving LA? I fucking did it. I moved, girl. I did a moving vlog, so I'm gonna answer a lot of those questions in that vlog. That'll be up probably in the next few weeks. But yeah, LA wasn't bad. Like I didn't have a bad time in LA. I like LA, but I just wanted a better quality of life. And for a better quality of life, that would require me to not be stressed about getting my rent paid, stressed about moving my car because there's no parking anywhere, getting parking tickets. Y'all, I get more parking tickets than periods in a month. And that's a problem when I was living in LA. Yeah, man. And it's just, I was just stressed, just trying to keep up with everything. And my parents don't help me pay my rent. My parents don't help me out with any bills at all. So being self-sufficient in LA is difficult. But I think I definitely made the most of it. But yeah, girl, I had to get the fuck up on out of there. The smog was clogging up my lungs. Somehow, I feel like I developed more allergies when I was living in LA. I got stage 3 allergies. Also, the timing of this is shit because my allergies, I don't get a lot of the sniffles and the headaches when it comes to allergies. My allergies are basically my throat just kind of swells up and gets tight on the inside. So at times it's a little difficult for me to breathe. And so you can imagine when I found out that the coronavirus symptoms had to do with coughing a lot and just a lot of throaty type of stuff. Just imagine the anxiety. How have you been staying motivated to create during Rona? I just feel like I have ideas for things and I get jazzed about them, and then I'm like, okay, well, let's do it right now. Let's do it today. And so staying motivated isn't really that difficult for me. I also learned, someone asked me what my full chart is, but I learned that I have a lot of Virgo in my chart. So that explains the hall monitor energy that I have. That explains, you know, the vice principal energy that I have. So usually when it comes to things that I want to do, I just try and get them done as quickly as possible. So yeah, I'm just kind of naturally motivated as a person. And so I just be getting up and I just be doing shit because I just be wanting to do it. Do I watch anime? I don't watch anime. And honestly, I feel like watching anime is a personality trait now. What's your favorite zodiac sign and why? I like Scorpios. I feel like we get along really well. However, I gotta keep y'all at 5 feet because I feel like y'all got screenshot energy. And there's just, I don't know. Aquarius, y'all are amazing people. Other Leos, duh. Gemini, y'all cool. Also gotta keep y'all at 5 feet because y'all don't be all the way, it'd be half baked up here sometimes, you know what I mean? Just the strategy, the logic, it'd be weird, you know what I mean? It'd be real abstract, just the way that y'all think. And a lot of the times it's great, which is why y'all are great artists. It's like Geminis come with hidden fees. I don't know what that means, but it makes sense for what I'm trying to say. My girlfriend's an Aries, so I love Aries. All the fire signs I fuck with. Sag, I also gotta keep you at 5 feet because y'all be lying. Y'all just be lying. People broke want the tea on Patreon. What's up, sis? That's not even a question, but I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you that I'm taking the Beyonce approach when it comes to content. Cause really, the only time you really hear about Beyonce's personal business is during a concert, during a slideshow that she put together for y'all, because Beyonce loves a slideshow. Beyonce loves PowerPoint, okay, with some pictures and some shit with a nice little voicemail. I love Blue so much. I love it when we eat baby carrots together. Like, you know, she be doing that type of stuff. And so the only time we really hear about her personal stuff is usually with a price. And so I, an intellectual, was like, same. So if you want tea, if you want to get into my business, you gotta be a patron. And if you're broke, that's okay. Just join whenever you can. And if you can't, just enjoy the free content, okay? The stuff on Patreon, it's great, it's entertaining, it's there, it's gonna keep on coming. There are exclusives there, but if you can't afford to be a part of Patreon, that's fine. Just stay right here and just, you know, enjoy what we got going on right here. What made you cut your hair? Would you grow it back out? Probably not. I just feel like this is my style. This is what works for me. And I cut it because I just didn't like my hair ever, which is probably why I didn't really take that much care of it. Like if you look at older videos, like my hair I never had like a real good hair day. You know what I mean? And I wear hats a lot. So, I mean, I just learned how to like twist my hair correctly so that I could even fucking wear beanies. I just never liked my hair. I never felt comfortable with my hair. I felt like it didn't represent me at all. And my mom permed my hair at a really young age. So I kind of just had to deal with it until I got to a point where I was old enough where I could do something about it. And so I got the braids, grew it out, and then cut that shit off. And then that's what we have today. What made me cut my hair was just, I just wanted to feel comfortable fully. I was comfortable with my body. I was comfortable with my clothes, but I wanted to be comfortable with my hair. I wanted everything. I wanted the full stud package. And so that's what I had did. And now we got a taper on the sides and stuff. Now I'm out here just looking like a member of Boys to Men. Do you have a history with dating straight women? How was the experience? Don't have a history of dating straight women because I love myself, but there's definitely been some straight girl crushes that I've had. And I'm gonna be completely real with you. A lot of girls aren't straight for real. Like, for real. I feel like because women have a little bit more freedom to experiment with their sexuality without being reprimanded for it, that's when you see girls making out in the club just real messy, like a man witch. So basically what I'm trying to say is straight girls do gay things, but they still call themselves straight. So you can be straight and do some gay shit. So that said, I haven't had any experiences with straight girls. If you want to have experiences with straight girls, Get everything you can out of them and then drop them, because I'm telling you one thing. That's exactly what this red girl is going to do to you. She's gonna talk to you. She's gonna send you a lot of emojis, a lot of them squirt emojis, and that she's gonna try and get you into her with the box, and then she's gonna drop you. So you might as well do the same thing. You might as well get everything that you want, suck all the parts that you want, and then leave. These straight girls ain't worth it, but you can use them. If they're gonna use you as an experiment, use them as an example. And now a word from our sponsor. Squarespace is an amazing website where you can make your own amazing website, and you don't have to know Nathan. You don't have to call Geek Squad or nothing, okay? You don't have to call that nerd from 7th grade to help you out or nothing, okay? Because Squarespace makes it so simple for you to make your own website. You can make your own domain, and even better, baby, you can use my link and get 10% off said domain. Squarespace provides a bunch of templates for you to use that is just a real simple copy and paste situation. Like I said, you don't have to know like numbers and codes or fractions, because who knows fractions? Am I right? So thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Take this time to get that business idea off the ground. I know you've been sitting on that idea that you've been talking about, wanting to make your own custom suede cargo shorts, and now is the time to make a website where you can sell those jeans or those bottoms with 27 pockets. Now is the time. Using your own website with Squarespace, they make it really simple for you, and then I'm making it cheaper for you with that 10% off. So thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. On to your nosy questions. Why did you stop doing comedy? I did? No, I don't think I did. I didn't. Y'all really think y'all be knowing, but you don't know. You have no idea. This is a true story. Jade Fox. Was it hard for you to give your soul 100% to your new girl? Yes, because I don't play with my space. I don't know. I can't feel like you gonna just fuck with me. So it took a minute for sure. But once that door's open, oh, it's open. It's like that scene in the hold up video where she opens the doors and then all the water wash out. It's like that. Using the cast of Martin, who is your sun, moon, and rising? Fuck. All right, so my rising is Gina. My moon is Pam. My sun, Martin. If not him, Cole. What are your tips to get out of a toxic relationship? Tell everybody. Talk to people. The main reason why I didn't talk about it while it was happening to most people was because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed that I was even in the situation in the first place. But you got to put that shit aside. You got to put your pride aside, and you got to help yourself out. And in order for you to help yourself out, you just might need help. You might need to put together an escape plan. Like, you just need help, sis. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's hard to do on your own. It's not impossible to do on your own, but it's very difficult, and you don't deserve to do it on your own. So talk to as many people as you can that you feel safe talking to, and come up with a plan from there. What have you learned about yourself these quarantine times? I like people more than I thought I did. Almost threw up in my mouth saying that. I like this thing called company, which is, woo! Before that, it was only noodles and company, but I guess niggas are cool too. How do you protect your privacy while being so public? Soccer story is my life now. I just don't post things at the time. Like, if I'm at a park, I won't post about the fact that I was at the park until either hours later, sometimes even the next day, just to protect myself. Or I will, like, if they're having like a meetup, or if I'm gonna be somewhere, I'll post about it like the day of or the day before. That way people can't put together a whole ass like mission to come in, get my ass, you know, and have me in an alley looking like pulled pork, bitch. Like, nope. How do you spend a majority of your day? If working, on what? Working in them Gmails, in them Google Docs, in them spreadsheets. Okay. Spreadsheets. Yeah, man, I just really like to work. I don't find a lot of things entertaining for longer than 10 minutes, but work is something that I can do for literal hours and be just fine. And working on what? Usually just content, trying to figure out better ways to give y'all the content that you want to see and ways that I can make it easier for me to give you that content, and just thinking of bigger ideas, better ideas. I really have this one business thing that I'm working on. It actually has nothing to do with content. It's actually a product that I'm working on. So yeah, just like strategizing and figuring out just more ways to better what I'm doing and to give y'all, you know, actually good content. Because a lot of content on YouTube is not good. But I hope that when you come to this channel that you see the consistent quality content that I'm serving up. Found out my crush likes someone else. What's a good way to deal with rejection? Don't take that shit personal, you know, and don't see every person who rejects you as this, like, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that you're ugly. It doesn't mean that you don't have personality. It doesn't mean that you're not funny. It doesn't mean that you're not all the great things that you are. It just means that this person just wasn't right for you. And they just made a way for the person that is right for you. So I wouldn't take rejection too personally. And this is also something that takes time, because, you know, being rejected in the moment, it fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? Because if whether or not they tell you the reason in the moment, you're thinking about all the things that went wrong. You're thinking about all the things that could be the reason why you got rejected. But really, in the long run, it's just like rejection happens, and it's just a part of filtering out the frogs until you get to your prince. You know what I mean? So you just gotta roll with the punches and understand that being rejected is really not the end of the world. And also, rejection isn't always even about you. Oftentimes, it's about them. Also, does your crush know about you? Is your crush Justin Timberlake? Because it was a hard no for since like 2007. So I hope, like, if this is a crush situation where, like, you know each other, like y'all went to school with each other, and it's not Lil Nas X, then I understand that, like, that's a little different. Also, take into account that if your crush doesn't even know who you are and they start dating somebody else, like, there's absolutely no way that you can take that personally. Would you rather be stuck in quarantine with Azealia Banks or Kanye West? Azealia Banks. She gonna try and bleach my booty hole, but Azealia Banks, she bleaches buttholes, by the way. That wasn't like a preference. Like, she literally bleaches buttholes. What inspires your style? I'm a day one from the Banana Republic days. I just like what I like, and my style has never been bad. I want to make that, because I was gonna make a video about like roasting like my old photos, like my old outfits, like my old outfit photos, OOTDs and stuff. But my outfits were never really that trash, because they made sense for the time. So when everyone was wearing the flannels around their waist, I was doing the flannel around the waist. I was never really a bad dresser necessarily. Like, I never was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has never been able to dress. Michael Jordan been wearing Kings of Comedy pants to every award show since 1994. It just takes, like, you just gotta shop a lot and just figure out what you like and what works for your body. Once I figured out what clothes work for my body, it became easier for me to shop and, you know, find my lane. Favorite La Croix flavor? Passion fruit and tangerine are the best ones, in my opinion. Yeah, because they be fresh, they be crisp. Ooh. How do you feel about California reopening? That's not my problem. I'm not there anymore. But if y'all want to go out into that swamp and swim about, do your thing. Do you see yourself doing an OnlyFans in the near future? Absolutely not. No. I mean, I feel weird when I be wearing like tank tops, you know what I mean? I feel like this is too much. This is scandalous. I'm a whole slut out here. No, I'm not going to OnlyFans. I hope it doesn't come to that. But people who are making OnlyFans, I just want to mention, I just have to say, congratulations for putting yourself out there, for making your money, for making money on doing things that you're good at, which is showing off your body. Really, monopolizing thirst traps is probably the best thing that came out of 2019. So I'm not making one, but I appreciate those in the bussy business. How is your relationship currently with your parents? I hope it's better. I've just come to terms with the fact that I'm just not gonna be close to them. It's not a bad relationship. I don't have a bad relationship with my parents. It's not fuck you mom energy at all. It's just, we're just not close, and I feel like they missed out on being a part of my evolution and getting to know the great person that I am, because they chose to hold on to the person they wanted me to be. I feel like they missed out on a lot of cool stuff, and I feel like they missed out on opportunities to better their relationship because they didn't see, you know, the things that I was dealing with for what they were. To give you an example, like during the abusive relationship, I didn't tell them a lot, but when I finally did open my mouth and say something, they blamed a lot of it on me. And it was very much like, you know, when you lose your kid in the mall and you finally find them and you're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why the fuck would you do that? You know what I'm saying? You're not coming at them like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I found you. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you're okay. It's like, yes, you do believe and you feel those things, but that's not the first thing that comes out of your mouth. And so I do think that it came from a place of like fear. It came from a place of just uncertainty. And I just wish that they would have followed up at some point saying, I'm sorry that this happened to you. More so than anything, I'm just kind of sad that they just chose to kind of not be a part in certain parts of my life. But I'm not about to hold on to this shit anymore, and I'm not about to feel guilty about decisions that I never made. And you can cultivate family in a lot of different ways. They don't have to be blood. Nudes, video, or FaceTime session. Okay, but have you gotten a boomerang before? But nudie boomerangs got me through a lot of hard nights. So I'm gonna say video because I think it's the closest thing to it. But there's also something about your classic nude. It's like the VHS. It's like, yes, the quality might not be great, and yes, it's static. There's no glitz about it, but it's like the simplicity of it works. I don't know. But also videos and flicking things and like licking things. I'm gonna have to say video. What is your biggest pet peeve? I don't know, man. I have a lot. Being interrupted, people not listening, when I'm on the phone with someone and they're talking to someone else, or they keep telling you, hold on, because they're trying to talk to somebody else in the room. I don't know if this is an introvert pet peeve or what, but when you're at the club and you're dancing and you're fucking it up, you really rocking with your whole shoulder meat, and then everybody want to try and make a circle around you. Don't do that. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that type of attention. I just wanted to be over here and I wanted to dance. I wanted to dance well. Why you gotta shine the light on me? Put your phone down. Stop putting me on your Instagram story. You know what I'm saying? If I'm drunk, then it's fine. But if I'm not, it's a lot of pressure. I hate when I'm dancing and then everybody just want to make a circle around you. Like, come on. I feel like this is a humble brag, but like, for real, like, I just don't want that kind of attention. Like, I just wanted to shake my ass without an audience. Stop looking at me. Stop recording me. Stop. It's too much. When people blow their nose at the dinner table, like, there's a lot. I don't know what the biggest one is, but those are the biggies. How did you become so outspoken about being a Black queer woman? Shit's hard, not gonna lie. It is, man. It's hard just like putting yourself out there. And then also I'm weird, and I've just accepted that like I'm a different brand of weird. So it's more of just like getting used to the fact that people aren't going to receive the message, and you're just going to have to deal with that. People aren't going to really hear you, and you're going to have to deal with that. People are going to think that you're crazy, or people are going to think that you're weird, or people are going to think that you're messy. People are going to think a lot about you, but like at the end of the day, are you going to be happier because you said it, or are you going to be happier because you didn't say it? I can't live my life any other way than the way I am right now, because if I was, I would be appeasing a lot more people, but I would be absolutely miserable. So you basically just have to stand up in your shit. There's also a really great part to being outspoken. There's also a really great part to, standing up in your shit in who you are. I feel like you attract like-minded people. You attract the type of community that you want to be a part of. You attract other people who are on your same wave. And so I don't think that I would be as successful if I was any other way. What's your favorite clothing piece / outfit? I just bought a pair of Birkenstocks, and I've been wearing them literally nonstop. So probably those. And hey man, don't talk shit about my Birkenstocks either, okay? I know Birkenstocks, people who wear Birkenstocks, they can make a mean macaroni salad, you know, but hey, I'm learning and they're comfortable and they're cute and I'm gonna wear them. And my socks are cute and they look cute with my socks. These are sushi socks with my Birks, bitch. Fashion. Have you had a tarot card reading before? Spirit be knowing. Yes. And low-key, she told me that like me and Jade are getting married. And she said some other shit too, but that was honestly the only part that I like really was like, oh yeah, that's it. What's something only kids can do that you think adults should be able to? Trick-or-treating. But especially right now, I don't think it would be great if I had a costume on with a cloth around my face going up to people's doors at night. That sounds like a hashtag waiting to happen. How do you practice being a trans ally? Using inclusive language, I would say, I mean, there's a lot of other things that you can do, but I'm still learning my damn self. But I think that one thing would be just to use inclusive language. Like at the end of these videos, I say bye girl a lot, and I'm actually thinking about not doing that anymore just because, you know what I mean? Using language that isn't so binary, using language that includes other genders and other types of people. And yeah, I feel like my default setting when I don't know someone's presenting gender is to just say they, because I feel like it's kind of like you are automatically not going to be problematic. Like they can give you the correct answer, but they, in my opinion, please let me wrong because I'm not trans, I'm cis. Please let me know if I'm wrong. But if you use they when you don't really know what the actual pronouns are just yet, you're okay. And usually they will tell you if that is not the pronoun that they're okay with, they'll tell you what pronouns they are okay with. But yeah, just using language that is inclusive in your everyday speech, and not only practicing trying to be an ally when it comes to being in front of trans people. You have to practice being an ally when you're in front of your straight friends, when you're in front of your family, because it's like learning a different language. It's like you can go to school and you can take your class and you can learn Spanish that way, but you're gonna learn Spanish more the more you use it outside of the classroom too. If you could be any zodiac sign, which would you be? Absolutely no one else. Are you joking? Why? I'm not gonna say the Leos are the best. I'm not gonna say that because I already know it's gonna start an argument, so I'm not gonna say that. But I believe that Leos are the best. So was blessed enough to not only be a Leo sun, but a Leo moon as well. And I'm full fire, baby. I'm a Leo sun, Leo moon, and an Aries rising. Someone asked me what my full chart was. That's what it is. And I'm just burning, not concerning, what nobody gonna do. So no, I wouldn't be anybody else because I think I'm great. And honestly, I feel like it just makes sense for me in my life. Last question I'm going to answer is, how was your mental health during this pandemic? Are you happy? My anxiety is going up on a Tuesday on a regular basis because every now and then I'll just read an article and my throat will start itching. You know when you see when you're watching TV and say there's a lot of bugs or something on the screen and you start to get itchy, you know what I'm saying? Like they're on you. It's like that when I read articles and stuff and I read about the symptoms, I'd be feeling the symptoms as I'm reading it. Also, people are not social distancing around me. Or not, okay. So when I was in LA, I had to move, and my neighbor, who was very drawn to me, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. But considering the only time, he knocks on my door, he tells me everything that went wrong with his day, and then he goes back into his apartment. Like it was a very kind of one-sided relationship where I was doing a lot of, okay, oh, that's crazy. Like I was doing a lot of that. I didn't really reach out to him that often. He would bring me food over now and then because he liked to cook and stuff. But last time I was in LA, he saw me and he hadn't seen me in a minute and he kissed me right here. And gay men, I put this clip in my Patreon and I might have to insert it here because I was really speaking on some shit. And so it's been a while since he's seen me. And so he saw me and he immediately does that gay man kiss thing. Gay men, we need to have a conversation about boundaries. Y'all especially. We need to have that conversation because y'all just feel like y'all have access to women in ways that don't require consent, and I don't appreciate that shit, and it's really fucking annoying. And I might have the Rona as we speak because of this. So he saw me And he does that gay man kiss thing where he like kisses your cheek, but he was literally right here. He tasted the Cheez-It dust that I was eating literally minutes before because he was so close to my mouth. Not only one, are you touching me? Why are you kissing me? And why are you doing this without my permission? He didn't even give me a chance to react because by the time I would have pushed him off me, he's already on me. He's already kissed me. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing could have been avoided had he and just got permission, but he didn't. So gay men, talk to your friends and let them know that boundaries still exist just because you're not as sexually attracted to the people that you are infiltrating. My anxiety goes through the roof when I am put in situations where I feel like I am in danger, but as long as I am keeping myself out of the situations, then I'm good. And I always have to give myself pep talks. Jaden has to reassure me oftentimes, and that's just a part of being with me. And she's great at that, and she's amazing, and just a cut above the rest. She is a prime slice. She is a stack of ribs. She is a good steak, like Ruth's Chris steak with garlic butter. Those are all the questions I'm going to answer today. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like it and subscribe if you have not. We're on the road to 200K. Okay, it's a road trip. Okay, we're going slow. We're stuck behind a semi, but it's fine. Yeah, but I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, girl. I mean, bye. Shit. Dame, lads, lady. Motherfuckers. Bye, motherfuckers.